This is the Hohem iSteady X, probably the best value smartphone gimbal there is. It costs just about $69 US, but it has a foldable design, plenty of advanced features and settings, and a powerful Hohem Pro application that unleashes the full potential of this budget smartphone camera stabilizer. Let's take a look. I'm literally blown away by the fact that you're getting quite a few extras inside of the retail packaging for less than $70 US. I really appreciate the fact that the company included a mini tripod and a travel pouch. Now the design. I've been reviewing smartphone gimbals for years now, and one of the latest trends is to make them as compact as possible. The iSteady X is a great example. It can be folded and unfolded in seconds. It's super tiny and lightweight. Even though it's made mostly out of plastic, the gimbal does not look or feel cheap. The iSteady X weighs only 259 grams, while it has the load capacity of up to 280 grams, meaning that it will work with most of the phones out there, no matter the screen size. Another highlight, the gimbal uses the non-orthogonal axis design, meaning that it is compatible with wide-angle lens. I tested the gimbal with the Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra and the iPhone 11 Pro Max, and I can assure you that the front axis does not get into the field of view of the wide-angle lens. That's a really important feature to me, as I love using wide-angle lens on gimbals for a more immersive look. We have the usual set of buttons on the front and the joystick that I found to be really nice and responsive. On one side, there is a stepless zoom trigger, and on the other, there is USB Type-C port for charging the integrated battery, which lets you use the device up to 8 hours. The charging time is just about 2 hours. The included mini tripod holds the gimbal really well on the table or any other surface. You can also attach and detach it very quickly. Now let's talk about the standard shooting modes that include pan and tilt follow, pan follow, all lock, and POV all follow. The only downside is that you can switch between these modes only using the application, but once you get used to it, it's not a problem. Another cool feature, auto rotation for those low angle shots. If you want to rotate the gimbal manually, just hit the right button of the gimbal. Click the same button twice to recenter the gimbal. If you click the left button twice, you can switch between photo and video modes quickly. In order to unleash the full potential of the gimbal, I highly recommend you using a Hohem Pro application. The app connected to the gimbal without any issues, which is not always the case with these budget gimbals. The UI is pretty simple and straightforward. It allows you to record and stop recording, switch between different shooting modes, change quite a few settings including video resolution up to 4K 30 FPS, and so on. But the fun starts with extra shooting modes. For instance, auto object tracking works really well as the app recognizes the faces or moving objects automatically. Another cool mode is called Inception. Hit start button and the gimbal will start rotating either 180 or 270 degrees automatically. All of these extra modes mix your video with cool music, but due to copyright restrictions, I won't play them on YouTube. On the other hand, you can feel free to use for your personal use. Other cool modes include fantastic rotation, smart motion time-lapse, and panoramic video. In fantastic rotation mode, the gimbal will move from one side to another according to the preset music. Panoramic video is useful if you want to quickly show what's around you, for example, if you are in a cool location or in the concert. I'm really glad that these extra modes actually work and they do not require any skills or prior knowledge. Just hit the start button and you're good to go. Also, the footage is really nice and smooth. The same can be said about the overall video quality. Even if you simply walk with your phone, the footage comes out nice and smooth. My suggestion is that you record your videos in 4K 60 FPS and slow it down to 30 FPS for even better looking footage. Overall, the Hohem iSteady X is a really awesome gimbal, and I'm literally blown away by the overall feature set it offers for an incredibly low price of just $69 US. Sure, there are many gimbals out there, but at this price, it's really hard to beat the Hohem iSteady X. I'm yet to see any flaws with this device, and therefore, I can easily recommend it as one of the best budget options for smooth and cinematic smartphone video. But what do you think about the Hohem iSteady X? Would you buy this gimbal or would you choose another option? As always, like the video if you liked it, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, follow me on social media for the latest updates, and as always, it was Linus, thank you for watching and see you soon.